Well, in some news just coming in from the UK, and this could be critical ahead of the crucial vote on the amendments to the revised Brexit plan, the British Prime Minister Theresa May has told her cabinet that she will ask the European Union to reopen the withdrawal agreement. Now, Theresa May's comments come even as Brussels has categorically said that the renegotiation of the withdrawal agreement was not on the table. Theresa May is expected to speak to her European Union counterparts to explain her new approach. The British Prime Minister's spokesperson said, and I quote, "We have had to deal which can carry the support of Parliament, and that's going to require some changes to the withdrawal agreement." These are live visuals, of course, coming off that Plan B of Brexit that is being discussed in the UK House of Commons. This is a critical stage for the British government under Theresa May. Will this Plan B that Theresa May has come up with will also be something that's scrapped? And now she's asked for a fresh withdrawal agreement. That's something the European Union may not agree with completely. So a lot is at stake for Theresa May. In fact, the British Parliament, as we are saying, is currently debating the Prime Minister's alternate Brexit deal, Plan B, and the British Prime Minister has submitted the plan to the House of Commons right a week ago on the 21st of January. This was after her first Brexit deal was rejected by the British lawmakers with an overwhelming majority. Now, little, however, appears to have changed since the historic vote. There are still disagreements between the European Union and the UK and within the parties in the UK as well. That's clearly what is being discussed and thrashed out at the moment inside the Parliament in UK.
700 offices rather than shrinking it down to 170. The reality is that the way that we conduct our tax affairs as a tax authority is effective, and I've given you figures for that, and there is a model that makes that happen, and that lends itself to 21st century hubs that have the right resourcing to do the job.
Philip Davis.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Given that cheaper premises were available just up the road in Bradford, it's absolutely ridiculous that the Yorkshire hub is going to be in Leeds. Can I ask the Minister, given that HMRC have made no economic impact assessment of the effect of the places that they're moving out of, will he go away to look at what financial support the Treasury can give out of its savings to Shipley to make sure that the local economy in Shipley is not damaged by the closure of the tax office there? And given that there is so much congestion already for commuters trying to get into Leeds on the trains, will he tell us what investment he's going to make sure that people can get from my constituency into Leeds on the trains, which they can't do at the moment already?
Mr. Speaker, the decision as to the Leeds office as opposed to Bradford has been rigorously looked at. It has hinged upon the 8 principles, some of which I set out earlier in my response to the Honourable Lady for the Scottish National Party. But as to his...
All right, so 2 quick developments coming in from the UK. One, of course, is that Parliament is now talking about that Plan B. And the second, of course, is that Theresa May will go back to EU with a withdrawal agreement. And we're joined by our London Bureau Chief, Mandy Clark. And Mandy, so how do you see the Plan B of Brexit unfold? Will it work?
Well, the problem for Theresa May is that Plan B looks an awfully lot like Plan A. She hasn't come with a lot of fresh ideas, and that's because today, on Tuesday, they're going to be debating a lot of amendments, really making it clear what parliamentarians want out of the Brexit deal. And a lot of those things touch on issues that are the reason her deal failed in the first place, such as the backstop and a no-deal Brexit scenario. Now, these amendments will be voted on, and what she can hope out of it is that she'll have a very clear mandate. So when she goes back to Brussels and goes back to that negotiating table, she has a very strong idea of what the Parliament will accept, because Brussels will not be interested in renegotiating, only have it to fail again in Parliament. So the best she can hope for is a clear mandate so she can go back to the renegotiating table and come out with a deal that will be approved.
Right, Mandy, thanks very much indeed for joining us with the latest there on the Brexit development.